friends, don't forget it's Color Week this week. So I wanted to read to you another story that has a lot of different colors in it. And I brought a special friend to help us. It's Pete the Cat. I'm sure you've heard of Pete the Cat before, and you've probably read some of his stories before. He has a lot of cool stories, and also a lot of his stories have a lot of cool songs that go along with it. So I'm going to play one of his songs for you right now. Here's our book. It's Pete the Cat, I Love My White Shoes. This is a favorite. Let me get it ready, and then I'll start the music. Pete the Cat, I Love My White Shoes. Here we go.
Pete the Cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes. Pete loved his white shoes so much, he sang this song. I love my white shoes. 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 Oh, no. Pete stepped in a large pile of strawberries. What color did it turn his shoes? Red! Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my red shoes. 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 I love my red. Oh, no! Pete stepped in a large pile of blueberries. What color did it turn his shoes? Blue! Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my blue shoes. 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 I love. Oh, no! Pete stepped in a large puddle of mud. What color did it turn his shoes? Brown! Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my brown shoes. 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 I love my brown. Oh no! Pete stepped in a bucket of water. And all the brown, and all the blue, and all the red were washed away. What color were his shoes again? White! But now they were wet. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my wet shoes. 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 The moral of Pete's story is, no matter what you step in, keep walking along and singing your song, because it's all good.
What did you guys think of Pete the Cat? I love my white shoes. I love that story, and I love the music. It gets stuck in my head, and I end up singing it all day long. I love Pete the Cat. He's such a cool cat. He doesn't even care at the end when his shoes are all wet or they have blueberries on them or strawberries, anything. I love this story. I love how his shoes start at the beginning of the book and they were all white. But then do you remember what the first thing that he stepped in was? Let's see. Well, first he was talking about how much he liked his white shoes. But then he stepped in a big pile of Do you remember? If you said strawberries, you were right. What color did the strawberries turn Pete's shoes? If you said red, you were right. But did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He never cries. He never gets upset. His new song was, I love my red shoes, right? But then Pete stepped in a big pile of something else. Do you remember what it was? If you said blueberries, you were right. And what color did it turn Pete's shoes? I hope you said blue. Right. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Now he sang a whole new song. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. Then he stepped in something else. Again, he stepped in something. It was, you remember? Mud! Oh dear. Do you remember what color it turned his shoes? All that mud, it turned his shoes? Brown! Oh no, but did Pete cry? Goodness, no. You remember he sang another song, his own new song. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. Look at Pete's drinking a cup of coffee. Coffee is also brown. He is one cool cat. And then he stepped in a big bucket of water, and all the red, all the blue, all the brown washed away. And do you remember what color his shoes were at the end? Same as they were at the beginning. White! But now his shoes were all wet. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. You know Pete, he doesn't get upset. His new song was, I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. Oh, Pete. Oh, Pete. He never gets upset about anything. He just keeps walking along, singing his song. Because it's all good. I hope you guys liked our Pete the Cat story. I have more for another day. See you soon.